Listen to me now, beloved. Listen not with the ears bruised by the noise of your battles, but with the ears of your spirit, ears sharpened by fire, tuned to the frequency of heaven's truth. Because what I am about to reveal will change the way you see every attempt the enemy made to silence you. You have felt it, haven't you? The weight on your chest when you tried to speak, the invisible hand pressing against your throat when you tried to declare truth, the moments you opened your mouth, but the words caught in the storm of fear, shame, or doubt. There were times you believed the lie. Maybe my voice was never meant to be heard, but heaven never believed that lie. Heaven never once doubted the power of your voice. And now, heaven declares over you, what tried to silence you has only amplified your voice. Type 1111 if you feel this awakening in your spirit. If you sense that the very attacks against your voice are about to launch it louder than ever. Listen closely. They thought that by crushing your courage, they could quiet your calling. They thought that by exhausting your strength, they could extinguish your sound. They thought that by wrapping chains of fear around your voice, they could muffle the message you were born to carry. But heaven had a hidden strategy all along, because heaven does not waste opposition. Heaven turns suppression into amplification. Heaven turns attacks into acceleration. Heaven turns silence into a shout of victory. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will ignite a fire in your chest that no force can smother. Your voice carries weight not because it is loud, but because it is forged in battle. Your voice carries power, not because it echoes in empty rooms, but because it shakes the foundations of darkness. Your voice carries freedom not because it is flawless, but because it flows from the depths of your survival. Listen deeper. Your silence was not the end of your story. Your silence was the loading of your slingshot. Your silence was the pause before the roar. Your silence was the tension before the sound wave that would shake the earth. They thought they muted you, but they only magnified the force of your sound. They thought they buried your words. But heaven has turned your buried voice into a resonant trumpet of truth. They thought they drained your strength. But heaven filled your voice with the power of resurrection. Hear this, beloved. Every moment they tried to push you into silence, heaven was pulling back the bowstring of your destiny. Every time they told you to be quiet, heaven was preparing to broadcast your voice to realms you've never imagined. Every chain they wrapped around your throat only made heaven pour more fire into your words. Now, beloved, feel this truth settling deep in your spirit. Your voice is rising, your sound is spreading, your words are carrying the fire of the battles you have survived. No longer will fear define your volume. No longer will shame dictate your speech. No longer will intimidation mute your message. Heaven declares over you. You will not whisper your way through destiny. You will thunder, you will proclaim. You will roar like a lion filled with the breath of heaven. What tried to silence you has only amplified your voice. And this is only the beginning. Now watch it unfold, beloved. Watch what heaven is doing through your voice. It is no longer just an echo of your survival. It has become a summons for the captives. It is no longer just the testimony of your own freedom. It is becoming the trumpet of deliverance for many. Type 5555. If you feel this awakening in your spirit, if you sense that your voice is about to unlock prisons for others, listen closely. When you speak, your voice carries vibrations forged in the fires of your trials. Those vibrations move unseen through atmospheres, through walls, through chains. Your words carry keys. Your breath carries breakthrough. Your sound carries freedom for those who have lost hope in their own voices. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will show you just how far your voice is destined to reach. Your words don't just fill the air, they fill the atmosphere with the presence of heaven. Your testimony doesn't just inspire, it liberates. Your declarations don't just comfort, they confront the chains holding others captive. You may not see them all, but they are there. People bound by fear, people shackled by shame, people silenced by wounds they thought no one else would understand. But your voice reaches them. Your voice finds them. Your voice breaks through the silence that has held them hostage. Listen deeper. You are not speaking into emptiness. You are speaking into destinies. You are not just releasing words. You are releasing weapons. Every time you speak truth, it is like swinging a sword against the lies that have imprisoned others. Every time you share your story, it is like turning a key in the lock of someone else's heart. Every time you lift your voice in courage, it lifts the courage of countless others who were afraid to rise. They thought your silence was victory, but your voice has become their defeat. They thought they isolated you, but your sound has become a rallying cry. They thought they buried your influence, but your influence is now multiplying, spreading like wildfire across landscapes of fear and despair. Hear this, beloved. Your voice is no longer just yours. It is heaven's instrument in the earth. Your sound is a signal for the silenced. Your message is a map for the lost. Your roar is a refuge for the weary. Now, beloved, feel this truth anchoring deep in your spirit. You are not speaking alone. Heaven speaks through you. Angels move at the sound of your voice. Chains tremble at your tone. Walls crack at your declaration. What tried to silence you has unleashed you. What tried to confine you has commissioned you. What tried to mute you has multiplied your message. Heaven declares over you. You will open your mouth, and heaven will fill it. You will speak, and the earth will respond. You will declare, and destinies will unlock. You will roar, and the prison doors will swing wide. What tried to silence you has only amplified your voice, and this is only the beginning. Now see it, beloved. See how far your voice is already reaching. See how the echoes of your sound are filling spaces you have not even entered yet. Your voice is no longer confined to your own survival. Your voice is filling the airwaves of heaven's agenda. Your voice is becoming the sound of movement. Type 3333. If you feel this fire rising in your spirit, if you know your voice is becoming the anthem of awakening across territories. Listen closely. Your sound has velocity. Your words carry momentum. Your declarations ride on winds you cannot see, swirling through cities, through homes, through hearts you have never met. Your voice moves faster than your feet. It travels further than your reach. It arrives before you do. Heaven has assigned acceleration to your sound. What once felt like a whisper trapped in a storm is now a thunder rolling across the horizon. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will ignite the realization of your voice's true assignment. Your voice is not just for survival. It is for shift. It is for seismic movements. It is for the shaking of systems that thought they were immovable. You are not echoing what has been. You are announcing what is coming. Your sound precedes awakening. Your voice signals to dormant destinies, it is time to rise. Your words summon the harvesters to the fields. Your declarations shake the dust off promises long forgotten. Listen deeper. Territories respond to sound. Cities wake at the voice of the prophetic. Nations bend under the weight of heaven's decree. Your voice is not passive noise. It is prophetic power. When you speak, the unseen realm rearranges. When you declare, atmospheres respond. When you release your sound, the land shifts beneath your feet. They thought they were silencing a person, but heaven was raising up a prophetic sound. They thought they were muting a story, but heaven was amplifying a movement. They thought they were quieting a moment, but heaven was unleashing a megaphone for generations. Hear this, beloved. You carry the voice of movement within you. You carry the sound that stirs slumbering regions awake. You carry the decree that calls dry bones to life. Your voice is not an echo of defeat. It is the announcement of victory. Now, beloved, feel this truth pulsing through your spirit. Your voice will outlast resistance. Your sound will outrun opposition. Your words will overflow boundaries. The sound of your testimony will travel further than your past pain ever could. Heaven declares over you, your voice will not fade, it will rise. It will resound across valleys and mountaintops. It will thunder through the corridors of time, awakening what has been asleep for too long. You are the sound of revival in this generation. What tried to silence you has only amplified your voice, and this is only the beginning. Now feel it, beloved. Feel the rhythm beneath your voice. It is not the beat of your own heart alone. It is the pulse of heaven itself, thundering through your sound. What you thought was your personal breakthrough has become part of a prophetic symphony. Type 1111 if you feel this resonance in your spirit, if you know your voice is harmonizing with heaven's great movement. Listen closely. Heaven never intended for your voice to stand alone. Heaven always designed your sound to join with the roar of countless others, building a wave that sweeps across generations. Your voice is not an isolated flame, it is part of a wildfire of awakening. Your sound has joined the great crescendo of heaven's victory song. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will awaken a roar inside you that cannot be silenced. Your voice carries the cadence of conquerors. Your declarations match the frequency of heaven's thunder. Your testimony has synchronized with the sound of awakening that is shaking the earth. You are not merely raising your voice. You are raising the atmosphere. You are not merely speaking words. You are summoning waves. Listen deeper. Your voice stirs ancient prophecies awake. Your sound rattles the bones of long-forgotten dreams. Your words sweep across time, gathering promises that seemed lost in the winds of delay. They thought your silence would end your story. But your voice is now the rhythm of a rebellion against darkness. They thought they muted your melody, but your sound has become the anthem of the fearless. They thought they buried your words. But your words have become the wind beneath the wings of a rising generation. Hear this, beloved. Your voice is no longer about you alone. It has become the rallying cry of heaven on earth. When you speak, you amplify the sound of deliverance. When you declare, you magnify the message of breakthrough. When you raise your voice, you raise the spirits of nations. You are not echoing the past. You are prophesying the future. Now, beloved, feel this truth igniting deep in your spirit. You are not speaking into silence. You are speaking into a sound wave that is building with unstoppable force. You are not hoping for your voice to be heard. Your voice is already part of heaven's megaphone. You are not waiting for the perfect moment. You are the moment. Heaven declares over you, your voice has joined the roar of revival. Your sound has become the soundtrack of awakening. Where you declare, walls fall. Where you speak, nations shift. Where you roar, the heavens respond. What tried to silence you has only amplified your voice. And this is only the beginning. Now lift your spirit beyond time, beloved. Beyond your today, beyond your season, beyond your own breath. Because what heaven has ignited in your voice is not confined to your lifetime. It is not limited to your timeline. Your voice has become immortalized in eternity. Type 9999 if you feel this fire in your spirit, if you know your voice will echo far beyond your years. Listen closely. Voices like yours do not fade. They do not fall silent when the body grows weary. They continue. They carry. They crescendo across generations. Your sound has been recorded in the halls of heaven. Your declarations are alive in the atmosphere. Your words have become seeds planted in the soil of future destinies. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will awaken the eternal weight of your voice. You are not just a momentary messenger. You are a legacy of sound. Your voice is a generational inheritance. It will awaken dreamers yet unborn. It will strengthen warriors not yet battle-tested. It will ignite flames in hearts that have not yet beat. You thought your voice was for your season, but heaven has multiplied it for centuries. You thought your sound was for your circle, but heaven has assigned it to nations. You thought your roar was for your breakthrough, but heaven has destined it for 1,000 breakthroughs beyond your own. Listen deeper. Your voice is the bridge between eras. Your sound is the catalyst for revolutions. Your words are the spark that will light torches in hands you will never shake. They thought your silence would be final, but your voice has become perpetual. They thought they could extinguish your sound, but heaven has made your sound eternal. They thought your words would end with you, but heaven has made your words timeless. Hear this, beloved. Your voice is a flame that will not go out. It will flicker in the darkest nights of future generations. It will warm the hearts of those walking through their own wilderness. It will roar across time as a testimony of heaven's faithfulness. You are not just speaking to today. You are speaking into tomorrow. You are not just echoing in your environment. You are echoing in eternity. You are not just raising a sound, you are raising a standard. Now, beloved, feel this truth settle deep in your spirit. Your voice is not ending. Your voice is expanding. Your sound is not fading. Your sound is flooding. Your words are not fleeting. Your words are foundational. Heaven declares over you. Your voice is the inheritance of revival. Your sound is the anthem of awakening. Where you have spoken, rivers will run. Where you have declared, fires will burn. Where you have roared, generations will rise. What tried to silence you has only amplified your voice. And this is only the beginning.